Welcome, everybody, to the Flavor in Your Ear podcast. This is our first episode. We got a very special guest today, Chef Frankie from La Jama TV, only in Dade.
What up?
We're going to get to know his story. We're going to get to know what they're currently doing, the Jama food truck.
Yep.
His journey to become a chef, pre-journey, the origin of how he became Chef Frankie, who he was. So we got
your friend and neighbor Jay. I'm super excited, man, because I've actually crossed paths with Chef a couple times. You know, the guy is just a stand-up dude, bro. That guy can tell a story with the best of them. The guy can slay in the kitchen with the best of them. So we're in for a treat today for sure.
We are in for a treat. So Chef, thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you. You call me Frankie.
Frankie, right?
Yeah, we're in the kitchen. We got on a uniform. Fucking call me Chef.
Call you Chef. We'll put it out of respect. So we appreciate you joining us today for the first episode of the podcast. This will be the first one we come out with, and we thank you for giving us your time, man.
No problem, man.
And what we do here in our format is how we always start and then we let the conversation take itself go forward. But what we always want to start is, everybody looks at your success now, where La Jama is, the food truck, the journeys, the restaurants, everything that you've accomplished, right? People see that, but there's a story behind that, right?
Absolutely.
It took time for you to get there, to garner that respect.
Yes,
so we want to start from the beginning. Before you became Chef Frankie, we know you was dropping mixtapes, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what laid the foundation to you for the grind. Taught you the early grind to get to here.
Yeah, it taught me the independent grind. And it's just a different. So I'll tell you like this: if you want to know, like just the basics to start, like it's all about creativity for me, right? As long as I could create, everything else is cool. Now, I'm a grown man. I got kids, right? I gotta get money,
right?
Right. So I have to get the money. But if there was no money in being creative, I would still be creative. If I didn't need the money, I would be ultra creative, right? Because the only thing that hinders my creativity is the need to
produce
money,
right?
So my whole story is all from there. I just do a different form of rapping now.
Yeah.
Right. So back in the days, I used to, we used to write music. Me, my homie Soulfly, a bunch of other dudes. I had a big clique. We used to go out and do the whole mixtape grind. We sold like close to 100,000 mixtapes. We were everywhere in Miami. Like in Miami, you knew us. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to. We gave you no choice. On some independent out the trunk Wu-Tang. Yeah. Style Wu-Tang. If Wu-Tang was reggaeton.
So you guys were going to the house parties.
We were going to a house party. We were going to any kind of party. We were showing up at every club 50 deep. We were riding around in donks. Everybody had the rap vans. We were the first ones to rap a donk, a station wagon donk, throw 22s on it.
The glory days, bro.
Yeah, where like our raps were like in that police, I don't know what you call it. It's like the reflective. So pretty much one of the dunks, when it would turn, everything would disappear except the rap would just be bright on the corner because your headlights are hitting it like the cops in the distance. You don't really see the car, you just see the reflector.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a quick question. I mean, not to interrupt, but might this have occurred during the time when the Grove was the Grove and you can just cruise down Grand Ave?
Yeah, that's when it was.
That shit. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's when it was.
That's amazing.
Early 2000s.
Hell yeah.
I was like the chef at Go Rush.
Willie's, Fat Tuesdays.
I used to work at Fat Tuesdays. I was the chef at Go Rush. So where 11 is now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember Go Rush?
It used to be a strip club. It used to be.
I got a crazy story about Go Rush. We'll say it.
I can't talk about my Go Rush stories on camera.
yeah. I don't want to say mine on camera either. We'll say.
Yeah,
We'll
I was there
for
a while. And I was the cook there. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, my story is pretty much just about being able to create. What can I do to create?
Yeah.
Right? And still make money at the same time. So it went from rapping and everything to I used to make shirts, like, kind of like what I'm wearing right now, design shirts. And I had a big company where I would sell thousands of, shirts, just screen printing, you know what I mean? And all that kind of stuff. And it was just another creative outlet for me. You know what I'm saying? And then it was always easy for me to get a job cooking because I was a hustler, I'll get in the kitchen. Even if I didn't know, I was still kicking ass in the kitchen. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because you got that attention to detail. If you're trying to create, you're paying attention. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you're really curious about it.
Anybody who knows the foundation of creating and of art can cook.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly, because I say that like on all podcasts and everything. It's like you got a round plate. It's white, right? You want something dark, that with something on it that pops in a different shape. You want 3 different shapes on the plate. You want to leave negative space, just like in a piece of art. You know, all the subject matter is over here, and then this is like negative space over here with something in the middle, different shapes. That it's all about one word: contrast. Right.
Yeah.
So if you understand contrast, then you understand food, because the contrast is not only the way it looks but the way it tastes.
Correct.
Spicy, sweet. My favorite thing is like agridulce. You know. Umami is a combination of all these kind of flavors.
Well, honestly, nowadays, you know, when you go to just about anywhere, they're embellishing the fact that it's a salted caramel, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Salted chocolate chip cookie.
Absolutely.
Because it just makes that shit just
It pops. Yeah, and every sweet, and not every sweet, but in most sweet recipes, you throw a little bit of salt and it just gives it that little, you know.
One time out, I mean, I'm the one that offers like some random shit here, and you know, it's off the top of the head. But since, you know, we share a Cuban, you know, lineage over here, I gotta ask you a question. Cafecito con leche, are you adding a little pinch of salt? Because I know I do.
I don't.
No?
No, I go.
That's
coffee's
old
all
school.
sugar.
And then I'm going to add that little bit of butter with the fucking tostadita, but I had the pinch of salt. To me, it's just like...
I never put milk in my coffee.
Okay.
I don't like.
Oh, so you do like black American coffees?
No, I do black Cuban coffee.
Oh, okay. Well,
Get it right.
I do the Afro Cuban coffee in the morning, boy. Yeah, boy, with the hefty. My wife don't measure. My wife don't measure. She pours with the sugar. Every morning, my wife is a yoga instructor, right? And so she wakes up super early and meditates and does all her, you know, her yoga stuff.
Yeah.
And then I usually wake up late, a lot later than that. But when I wake up, my coffee's there ready, nice and cold. How I like it. I like it molasses.
So you don't like it like how most people like it. Yeah, you like it a little.
I like it cold. I like it thick,
bitter,
and black as hell.
Yeah.
like my baby mama.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So controversial topic out the way. So you were saying,
I don't know what I was saying.
Well, to touch base what he was talking about and the grind of that.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
And what I think is interesting, you know, because you didn't go to culinary school.
Nah, hell no.
And that's
I tried.
And that's what I think is interesting. Like, so I'm a big into food, and I watch all the cooking shows, like all the Top Chefs, all that stuff. And I love when I see like these guys that make it to be executive chefs at these restaurants, and then they join these competitions. They don't have the same culinary technique of experience, but they have a different way of doing it. And I think that's what's cool about food, is that whether you went to school or not, if you have a creative mind and a creative balance, anyone can do it.
It's all about if you understand contrast.
Exactly.
Right? And if you need a little bit of physical skill, right? You need to be coordinated, right?
Yeah.
So if you can make beats, if you can stay on tempo, you could cut that onion.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You know what I mean? So if you have like those 4 or 5 like core things in you, you can cook. Yeah. Right? You just got to figure out the details along the way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And as far as like culinary school goes, I feel about culinary school how I feel about those Chilean empanadas. and which is negative, right? Just because I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was an adult, but I was, early 20s or whatever, 19 years old, whatever. No, it was after that, I guess. Like I was just in my early 20s, and I went to go get my culinary degree at Cordon Bleu and the whole thing, and they set me up, bro, and they patted me on the back, and they put me on the order form with the Cuba, what flags you want. My grandfather had that. I wanted my Cuban flag, my Italian on the neck,
to show off.
I was super happy. I want to show my grandma and everything, and then they hit me with the bill, and they're like, it's going to be $40,000, guy. And I was like, okay, so where do I sleep? They're like, no, what do you mean, where do you sleep? You sleep at home? I was like, nah. So you tell this shit is $40,000? I make $12 an hour.
Yeah.
Hold up, that's a lot of $12 an hour that I'm gonna have to pay shit off. I'm not getting a law degree. I'm not gonna be a doctor, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
going to heavy debt.
I don't know if you work for a guy, right? I mean, obviously you're gonna work after culinary school, with culinary school or without culinary school. You work for some company, whoever it may be, for long enough, and you get to the top.
Right.
And then your life sucks forever, and you just get paid a little more than you used to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
and the hours is crazy.
So for me, it came to a point where I figured out, like, okay, it ain't that.
Yeah.
It definitely ain't that. I ain't working for this guy no more. You know what I mean? Like I was always the guy where if it was $10 an hour, and I cap out at 11, then I gotta get another job because I need a 12. I need to start at the 12 because I need the 13. And then at the 13 it's like, damn, okay. Finally, it's like, okay, I run a whole damn restaurant, and I make not enough.
Yeah,
I gotta do my own thing. Let me do something on the side. you know, and I don't know. Then you go building and you realize, you know what, I'm gonna do shit by myself. You know.
Yeah.
I was lucky that I had a dude who's a good friend of mine who really believed in me, and we opened our first restaurant together. You know, and from there it was just like, you know, like in that restaurant, I gave it my all. I was in there 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? I sacrificed everything, my kids, everybody. I didn't see nobody unless they came to the restaurant for a long ass time, and I did my thing, and I made a name for myself there. You know.
So were you? My bad.
No, go for it.
Were you already cooking serious before your grandfather's recipe book, or you started cooking serious at that point?
Well, so I was already cooking. I've been cooking for a long time, and like so, there was a time where I needed to figure this shit out, right? So I was sick of cooking, so I said, "Fuck you, cooking. I'm not cooking no more." Right? I got into doing other shit, shit that I want to say on Manny's podcast. you know what I'm saying? But this is a little more loose. I was doing street shit.
Yeah.
I was doing street shit for a while, and then my homie was like, "Yo, you want to work security? I know a club in Wynwood, and I'm about to start there, dog. And they need another dude. What's up? Come with me." And my dad was a fighter and everything, So I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's go." You know what I'm saying? I know I got good help at that moment. Crazy dude, but whatever. He can fight. So I was like, "Yeah, okay, let's go." I ended up managing the club. Then after that, I ended up managing the restaurant right next door, Gigi's, and
oh shit! Damn, Gigi's.
Yeah, Gigi's the best restaurant ever to hit Miami.
That was a fucking dope ass spot. Dude. Yeah, sad to see it's gone.
Yeah, sad to see it gone. But whatever, every good thing must come.
Wait, so you were at Bardot? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I used to run Bardot. And I used to run Gigi. Me and the owner were like, that was my boy, and whatever. He always took care of me, bro. So I was there years. I was there from 2000 when Wynwood wasn't Wynwood yet like it is now.
It was just getting there. I know you're talking about that.
I was there 2009, December 2009, and I left from 2014, 2015. I was there for a shitload of years, and yeah, I used to run the block pretty much over there. That was my thing. And at Gigi, I learned a lot. You know what I mean? Because we had like super dope, amazing chefs that are my mentors now. You know what I mean? And after all the dope and the drinks and everything, I still pulled out a lot of like positive kitchen everything from there. You know
experience.
What I mean? Yeah. So then after that, I went and worked for Emilio Estefan. I was assistant food and beverage director for Estefan Enterprises, where I was in charge of all the bongos and all the guaneo stuff.
Okay.
That's kind of like why I'm like recognizing the guaneo stuff now. Is only because of that.
Yeah.
And then from there, I got sick of the corporate, bro. I don't want to shave my beard no more. I don't want to shave. I don't want to fucking wear this tie, bro. What do you mean I'm going to wake up at 7 in the morning and wear a tie?
Make your own fucking rules.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, no. That's enough. And me bitching about it, right, at my homie's bar right here on Miami and 24th at the time. He's like, bro, fuck that, bro. Let's open a restaurant. And I was like, yeah. So I called my dad. I said, Dad, I have this crazy idea again, right, because I'm full of those. And I said, man, look, I want to open a restaurant. If it doesn't go well, can I come live at your house? There's
a lot of risk.
Yeah, like this is everything, So I told my wife, babe, I have an idea. She's like, oh no, not again. You know what I mean? Because I make those drastic life changes.
At this point, the kids weren't around yet.
Yeah, kids are all the way around. Kids are all the way live
so
at this time.
At this point, kids are here.
No, listen. This is the thing about it.
So now it's like you're not making a decision just for you. You're making it and your wife.
No, I got
the kids on.
I gotta talk. If I gotta talk to the wife, yo. Yeah. I mean, what happens? What happens when the shit doesn't go your way and you don't got savings and you don't got another way? You don't got a job waiting around for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, baby, I'm about to jump off this fucking bridge. There's water down there, but there might be a crocodile too.
Yeah,
some rocks.
So what's up? You gotta pull this rope when I jump, because if not, that crocodile might eat me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And she held it down.
No, she always holds it down with all of my crazy ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always holds it down. And so I was like, she's like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
She was on right away.
Let's go. Because at the end of the day, I mean, she realizes too is in anything, fuck cooking, fuck chef, fuck everything, right? In anything you do, if you can't jump off that bridge knowing that there could be a fucking alligator, there's a guy with a gun, there's a guy with whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you don't jump.
You don't jump. That's exactly how I feel, man.
If you don't jump, you didn't jump.
That's my mentality.
You didn't jump.
Every day of the week.
All the way. What the kids, put them on the backpacks. let them land on you so you don't break their fall when you take it right in the face.
Yeah.
Whatever, you have to do it, bro. With everything. People will sit around and they're I don't knock working 9 to 5. I think that shit is super smart, bro. My life would be so much like
it's stable.
More stable and simple if that was my mentality. So I don't knock it, but
not everybody's cut out of that cloth, bro.
Yeah.
If you're the guy that sits behind the desk, that's cool if you like it. If you're the guy that sits behind the desk and you're bitching all the time and you're hating on the people that took the jump without knowing what was down there, right? Then go fuck yourself. Then you're miserable. And there's a reason why. Then you don't take the jumps. Then you're not the guy. That's why you're not the guy.
That's the difference between you and that person.
Yo, there's 1,000.
That's wise ass words, bro.
There's 1,000 people in this world that could cook them. Way more than 1,000. There's plenty people directly around us right now, like in this general area, that will whoop me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But they didn't jump.
Yeah.
They didn't jump.
They're still working for somebody.
That's it. And it's okay. If that makes you comfortable, cool. If you're the guy who's working for somebody and bitching but won't jump, and then he's going to criticize the guy that jumped. Yo, look at the way he jumped. He landed on his back. Yo, but
easy as fuck for him to say when he's when
you're dry.
Yeah.
And that's what we talk about from the beginning. Like, people see the success, but they don't understand the leap, the foundation that you had, having a wife that supported you, that you know, that gives you confidence, man. When you make a decision, like just her knowing, like saying, "Hey, I got you. Let's do it."
But just know that if she would have said no, I probably would have still jumped.
I understand that,
but
really
that's what you call staying true to yourself, though.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you know, like us, we're taking a leap to a degree. You know,
Absolutely.
we want to start this show. We have a creative outlet.
Absolutely.
That sort of thing. Sure, there's 1,000 dudes already out there. There's whatever, but we want to do it this way.
Absolutely.
We want to get it off the ground,
Exactly.
and then once you start building consistency, then you start building a following, because then you start having something recognized.
I tell my kids, and any kid who asks me this advice, which it just happened to me the other day where I was with my homies and you know, they were having a problem with their kid, and then I'm just listening. Obviously, it's not my place to say, right? But they're like, we want to know your opinion. And I'm like, yo, listen, find something that you like, right? You're a kid, right? I'm talking to the 13s, the 15s, the 16s. Find something you like, right? Do that shit. By the time you're 26, you'll be making money.
Yeah.
That's 10 years. Yeah. Do it, bro. What you like, painting circles? Fucking paint circles. Get every color. You fucking, right? I mean, buy every color. Bro, steal it.
Yeah. No,
Get every fucking color and paint them fucking circles. There's people in this neighborhood who did less.
About to start painting circles.
Yo, paint circles, cuz. Paint circles.
Somebody bought, what was it, Art Basel, banana duct taped to the wall for $120,000.
Come on,
it was
bro.
a duct tape banana to a thing, and then somebody thought that was art.
But you know what? That guy painted every shape he could think of.
Yeah.
For 10 years. And then got sick of that shit and put a tape on a banana, and that was the one. The guy from what's the new shit? The Squid Games.
Squid Games.
I haven't seen it
yet.
I haven't seen it. I'm not into it. Like whatever. I don't even need to talk about it. But the one thing that I gathered from the show, it's not even about the show. It's about the creator.
The creator is persistent as fuck. Yeah.
I think he submitted that shit 52. He changed the script 52 times.
And then somebody finally
10 years, dog.
Because you know that 9 to 5 was not the thing for him, bro.
I tell my son likes making beats, right? Cook It Up Nino. Shout out Cook It Up Nino, right?
Okay.
He likes making beats. Well, the first thing I do, dog, I fucking buy him the Ableton, buy him the computer, get his ass some speakers. You know, my godson makes beats for, you know, he signed to like Future's label and stuff like that. And yo, it's like, yo, just do that shit, bro. Don't worry about the money. Just learn how to use the thing, whatever. I just did the college tour with him. You know, I took him to Full Sail in Orlando so he could see the facilities and everything.
Shit, okay.
And you know, he's 14 years old. It's not time yet, but like, yo,
that's when you prep.
just start doing it. You know, my daughter likes making bracelets and shit. She's good at building stuff, and I'm like, yo, make the bracelets. Make the bracelets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charge them. Fucking sell them to everybody. We have a giant family. You're gonna make at least $40. Like every time you make a bracelet, you can sell $40 worth of them.
The release.
You know what I mean?
Drop.
Just start doing it now. Eventually, you're gonna make money. Don't worry about it.
Learn how to make your own money.
And you know, okay, so I'm the dad, right? So I hold him down. You don't gotta work. Don't worry about it. I don't carry 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You can stay here. You don't need money. You know, I got you. Just go. Just do your thing, though. Not everybody has it like that, and then, you know, a lot of people don't have the means to do it like that. But if you gotta steal it, you gotta steal it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's all about the leap, bro.
It's that vision for that. You gotta know what you want.
You gotta know it.
And then you gotta be like, and you gotta know sometimes what you don't want.
Even if you don't gotta know what you want, you just gotta know you want something, though.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You could jump and just like, yo, I don't know what. Once I jump, I don't know where I'm gonna go if I survive after the crocodile and the guy with the gun, right?
Gotcha.
But you know, it's not where you at, though.
So when you made that decision and you're like, okay, you know, you're in your new restaurant, or you know, you spoke to your wife and you really felt that support. What's the next step? What happened there?
Just listen. I saw Joe Rogan talks about this shit on his thing too, where he says like about manifesting, and there's one opinion that I really like totally agree with him, where he's like, you can manifest all you want, but if you don't get the fuck up out the bed, right? So yeah, my first restaurant, you can't find a Google about me before Boss Burger. I wasn't Googleable yet.
Is this pre Cafe 72?
Yes.
Okay.
You couldn't find me, and then, I only had the restaurant. I sold it after 2 years, but from my first restaurant in those 2 years, I was on the Travel Channel. Right now, if you could watch on Discovery Plus, you can watch Food Paradise, season 14, episode 20.
Okay.
And it's Boss Burger making giant guayaba burgers and chicken sandwiches and all that stuff. And it happened in like a year of my. Okay, I consider everything else training.
Right.
I opened my first restaurant. That's where my career started. That's where my career started. In a year, I was already on Travel Channel because of my food. Because I was up. Not that my partner used to want me to wake up at 5 in the morning, and I told him, fuck no. But,
I ain't doing that either. I'm at 5.
But, I up in the morning, go open the place. Make sure that motherfucker's clean. Go prep everything. Go stick everything in the oven. Manage all the employees. Pay all the payroll. Talk about all the numbers I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because I could cook like a motherfucker, but don't ask me to count shit. Don't ask me to read shit. Like, I'm not trying to write a script.
I'm creative, guys.
I'm creative. I'll draw a picture. I'll make this, I'll do whatever you want, but I just don't want to have to count it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did everything. I did everything. And obviously, I had people around me helping me. My sister used to work for me, I had people.
That's important, too. People you trust.
People to help. I had, besides some of them were family, and that really helps. I had a staff, but I had to build the staff. That Instagram came from zero, and I got to thousands. You know what I mean? Because I was up late at night. When I would get home, instead of going to sleep, I would get on Instagram. I would Google, or not Google. I would get on Instagram and I would do hashtag Flanagan's Hialeah. If your name was Gomez, Rodriguez, if you were my demographic, I was requesting you. I was sending you messages. I used to send people riddles.
What?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Boss Burger, bitch. Shit like that. And people will respond and they'll come to the fucking restaurant.
That shit is some gorilla ass fucking shit.
Remember, so the music, right? What we used to do, there was no Instagram. There was no Instagram when I did music. MySpace came out like when I was already popular.
And plus, you had to know how to fucking do rocket science to put up a little song on MySpace back in the day.
For sure. You had to code. They were coding. You were sending links and doing all this shit. I wasn't really doing all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we were going in the street with wheat paste and gallons of water and Elmer's glue with spray caps and rollers and shit that we printed and just putting up posters, damn near going to jail. The cops would pull us over and just be like, are you stupid? Why are you doing this at night? Like a gang of you. Like somebody said it was a gang trying to break into a business.
Yeah. And
we're like, nah, we're just putting a poster. They're like, bro, this is called posting bills. I don't even know if it's like technically illegal.
Right.
Like, why are you doing this at 3 in the morning, dumbass? So, but we're filling the
sus
streets.
As fuck out there.
We're filling the streets. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I said, that's the same. I know. Okay, I just gotta flood it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like on my Instagram, I just dropped the video today. I dropped the video yesterday. I gather content from all the little things I do. I'll post all this stuff from today. That's tomorrow's content. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta stay active, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you take the leap, you just gotta survive. Now's the hard part, bro.
Now's the hard part.
Now's the hard part. That whole training shit is essential, and you have to train one of my favorite rappers ever of all times. If nobody knows him, his name is Vidus, right? And he said a line that'll never. Yeah, well, he's Panamanian dude. He was around with like El General.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
Of course.
Yeah, which is
General, we know.
Yeah. So he was like one of his guys.
So they did music together.
Something like that. I don't know the whole story. He was a friend of mine that we used to do music with back in the days, and whatever,
So what did he say? Well,
he said, el entrenamiento tan fuerte que la guerra un descanso.
Damn.
So your training has to be hardcore.
The shit is just cake when you get to it.
So yeah.
So it's cake when you get to it. You know what I'm saying? So if you could put yourself to train and just know that everything you're doing, and you might not make $1, but You're in the kitchen. You're in the street with a video camera. You're rocking these, boof ass open mic sessions. And nobody even cares about you're sharpening your knife. You're sharpening your skill. You're getting it and you're getting it and you're getting it.
Every time you get up there, it gets better.
If you're already getting it, you take a moment to jump. You jump. Now you just keep getting it.
True. Yeah. You got that head start. You got that. You're already hot.
That's it.
You don't have to fucking calentar los motores.
Just don't fucking stop. My grandfather used to work. My grandfather used to work. When he retired, he used to work. He used to be fucking 70 years old on a 16-foot ladder cutting los cocos in the building where he lived to help out because he was like, no, papi, yo no puedo. Like, yo no puedo parar.
Yeah,
like I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because if I stop, that my ticker gonna stop ticking. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying that's the best thing to do, you know what I'm saying? But
what is the right thing to do, really, right?
Everybody's different, bro.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's book is written differently, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people, they get the bag early and they can just, sit back. Some guys get the bag and stick it in their nose, and blow everything up,
Yep.
Some guys do the right thing. Some guys are just built for certain shit, We're all built. Obviously, we're all human, dog, but there's a lot of parts of this shit.
Yeah.
And we're all built with different shit in our DNA, dog. People, little babies, you put the music on and they start moving, right? That shit is written in the DNA, bro, from the chants. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to get crazy deep, but that shit is built. That shit is,
no, you're right. This just flows
that shit is generations. Sure. What do you do with a bully? Well, how do you get a bully to have fucking 2-inch legs? You breed them and 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 you breed them. We ain't nothing different.
Yeah.
We just bred. We bred this way. You know what I'm saying? So we have it in us. We're everybody was bred from a slave. If you're Latino, you were bred from a slave. You got that work. That you got that working energy. No, yeah. You got to go. Sometimes you stop and then it slows down and you get lazy and you forget how to do shit or you just don't want to do it no more or your situation changes. But bro, if you like me, you go. You go to sleep. You wake up and your body just goes.
That's 100% me, bro. Like I'm a firm believer in doing my own thing. I'm gonna tell you everybody here straight. I've been fired from every job I've ever had. Every job.
I've never really been fired.
I've been fired.
This guy, that's his calling card.
That's my calling card. You want to get fired? Call me. I'll teach you how. And it's just basically like, don't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that feeling. That feeling of someone telling me, hey, you gotta do this or you gotta do that. Or today you gotta come in porque me salen los cojones. It's like, no, bro. Miss me with that. I go home.
You can tell me what to do if it's in my best interest.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So it's like,
not in yours.
Why? Hold on. My thing is similar, but it's like, why are you telling me what to do?
Yeah.
That guy, you can tell me what to do. You don't fucking tell me what to do. What did you do? What bridge? When did you jump? Show me your jump. Show me your jump video, guy. If you show me that you jumped, I'll fucking stop and listen. But I know you didn't jump because people that jump don't do that.
Exactly.
Right? They don't look like you. They don't act like you.
They respect a little bit more.
You're not a jump man guy. You're not a jump guy.
That's why I respect the journey because I know what my journey's like, right? To be my own time, my own self, right? So I think like that's what I love about this. That's what I love about this idea of the podcast that we love to hear. I love to hear people's stories, their journeys. Like you said, every journey every road that we cross is a different journey, right? Yep. You went down this road, he goes down that road, I went down this road. And it's a different journey to get there. And when we get there, the experience might be different, but what we learned leads us to the same, right?
Of course.
And I'm a firm, like, that's why I'm just like, even before this podcast, me doing my research, bro, watching the other podcast for an hour, learning about you, taking the time to go through your Instagram. I don't really have Instagram, but I go on it, bro. I start researching who you're tagging, who you're this, because I'm not passionate about something that I do for my own for my own self, right? So, like you say, you put the effort, it takes time, but you'll get there. It has to, exactly, and that's the best part of this.
It's a numbers game, bro.
Yeah, that's the best part of this. That when you look back at it, you say, "Damn, we started here, and now we're here." And that's what I love about your story. Like, even when I first heard it, like, oh, we went from selling mixtapes to creating mixtapes to now we're on a whole different path from making music, but you're creating in a different way. But I love that because you didn't let one hustle.
No, it's all the same. To me, it's just a hustle.
Exactly.
To me, it's just a hustle. I'm just selling something different.
Exactly.
I'm not selling you a CD here. Back then it was CDs. That's to tell you what it was. I'm not selling you a CD. I'm selling you a sandwich. And tomorrow I might be selling something different, but it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
It's all I said. Trust me, whatever I'm selling you, I made it myself, right?
It's the same
or I
grind.
created it myself, and you can't let's say you make your first 1,000 working hard, right? You make your first 100,000s working smart, and then you make your first millions. when you take your smarts out, everything that you gain, then you give the knowledge to other people who are just as smart as you were, and then they run your shit, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how you make the millions, you know what I'm saying? I'm neither here nor there. Like, not even.
We're still in that process.
Yeah, we're still in the process. But at the end of the day, it's like.
But I feel like even, like, you know, you get the bag, right? I don't see you stopping.
No.
I really don't get that vibe.
It never stops.
Do you need that outlet?
Nah, I have a number, just like everybody else.
True.
I have a number where I'm not gonna do the podcast. Fuck no. I'm out of here, bitch. You want to do the podcast? Come find me, because I
don't get out of bed for less than $10,000.
No, I'm not getting out of I'm not getting out of bed for no more money. Like there's a certain. I have a number. I don't share the number. I have a number. If I make that amount of money, I'm fucking gone. I'm out of here. I'm going to the beach. See you later. Peace. I'll live nice and tranquilito. Notice I don't have no chains on. I don't got no fancy watches. You know, I got some New Balance on. So I'm doing the dad look to the everything I could do to the dad look. I'm doing it to it. I have no desire.
Yeah.
For a Lamborghini. I have no desire for anything with that much liability.
Yeah.
Right. I get a certain amount of number. I fucking go, bro.
To quote somebody, all I want is money. Fuck the fame. I'm a simple man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, but you know, I also recognize that I have to chase, maybe not chase, but I have to go in the, maybe not down the fame street, but I gotta be on the side streets of fame a little bit to make that money, so more people can buy my product, whatever it might be. You know, buy me. You know, I do a lot of projects. You know, I do consulting for La Mesa. I'm doing another consulting for a spot called Casa 305. You know, I'm doing the food truck. You know, that's La Jama. That's La Mesa. That's Casa 305. How about Chef Frankie now?
Yeah.
What happens when they didn't like this one? This guy, you know, falls out the game, and this guy doesn't want to work no more. Then what happens? No, I got to be Chef Frankie, right? So I got to build my brand.
You got to be able to stand alone, for sure.
I got to stand alone on myself. Not just stand alone for myself, because all of that is me, but all of that is also somebody else.
Somebody
I need
else
to stand alone.
there.
You know, I need to stand on my own 2 feet. Oh,
You're your own brand.
you have to be.
Yeah.
Anything you do, you have to be. You know, if this is a joint podcast, then you need something. You need something, because what happens?
Yeah.
What happens? You always need a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F. Even if you don't know what they are, you just know that your mind is open enough to seek other roads.
Right.
You know?
And La Jama food truck. Let's get into that.
Yes. Excited about that.
Excited. I've seen the Instagram. I've seen the wrap on the truck. Is super cool.
That's my boy Neps.
All right. So give a shout out to Neps for the
know.
wrapping will look good.
Yeah, the re-up in Hialeah. You already know he does all my graphics and everything for all of my I don't know, anything I do on my logos, everything he does it.
So I found it interesting on that you know, your grandfather's recipe book, right? How much of that goes into your inspiration, and when you're design, like how much did that influence you in general? Just
the fact he has a recipe book I don't even have none of those recipes. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like that was I can't even read half of it. You know what I'm saying? He was like he was Italian,
right?
You know, not very educated. His English was, you know, he spoke English, but he wasn't like, I don't know, he wasn't writing speeches. Let's just say that much. So him writing in gangster Italian and gangster American, like, what?
And the measurements weren't there.
I'm sure it's cursive too, though.
Yeah, it was more like my mom was like, yo, they translated a bunch of them, and then she was like, man, you know, the one you should really do is this.
Yeah. And
I was like, yeah, okay, and I did it, and it, you know, there goes my $10 colada. You know,
right, which
is only like, you know, a colada is $1.50 anywhere you go, $2.
Right. I saw the intensive, bro. It takes a lot.
That's
of effort.
The thing, bro. Is that you gotta kind of do it by hand. And, you know, I wanted it to be a show, so you pay $5 to watch me whip the damn colada or whatever it is, $7, $6. But the fact that, you know, my only memories of him, you know, I didn't really grow up with him, all, you know, all like that. My only memories of my grandfather were, you know, Sunday in the kitchen, a pot of red sauce, and he's fucking banging blue crabs in that shit alive. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, Italians are heavy cookers, heavy eaters. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's the same kind of memories on my grandfather. You know, my grandmother and my grandfather on my dad's side. My grandmother used to make me lengua and, you know, all kind of stuff. But my grandfather actually taught my grandmother how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the men in my family are strong cooks on both sides. So that, you know, and so all of that influences me. I feel like it's like, I saw like a meme or something that says like, I don't measure. It's like the spirits, you know, tell me when to stop. You know what I mean? Like, and I was always the kid in the house who was just inventando with the food and all that kind of stuff, because I grew up around that shit. It's natural, you know. It's like I naturally know the contrast.
So you were the one in the household that brought in the fusion concepts. They were more of the traditional.
So my whole style, what I'm known for, I don't call it Cuban food, I don't call it American food, I call it Miami food.
Miami food, okay.
Right? So on all my menus in Miami, all the menus that I've done, I usually put Miami food on there somewhere because that's what it is. I don't pan con mite. Everybody has their fucking opinions about pan con mite, and so do I, right? Just like every other Cuban and everybody else, right? I only do it my way because I found the problem with the existing one, right? So it's a palomilla steak. It's the cheapest cut of steak. A lot of Cuban food comes from the cheaper cuts of.
Exactly.
Resourceful.
There's no Cuban filet mignon, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like if it is, it's not fucking Cuban. Trust me. There's no filet mignon in Cuba. Like not for the most part. Only elites eat that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's not like a lot of progression in the food, right? So in Asia, you go to Asia and there's so much progression in the food. It's almost hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
In Cuba, it's straight up stagnant and in reverse, slow motion, sideways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they gotta reduce it to what they have.
Yeah, because there's nothing that fucking. There's people that eat everything in Cuba, right? But it's not the 80% of the place culture.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of advancement in food. They're trying to get by.
Yeah.
But let's get into that. Let's get into that Miami food
So
vibe.
that being said, right? My thing is like, okay, I'm not in fucking Cuba. I have everything that I need at my disposal, as long as I have the money to buy it, to make this Cuban food better. Right. To make it better, you could go get a whole 3 pounds completa on 4th Avenue and 44th Street. You know what I'm saying, for $6. Right. But I want to fix that. Right?
The rest of the
yeah,
day.
exactly. I want, I want to do the pan con mite with ribeye. I want to slice the lettuce this damn thin because that's how, like Jimmy John's, right?
Right.
They do that super thin lettuce. Like I just want details, right? Let's fix all the idea is great. The Cuban sandwich idea is fucking great. I love that shit. I love that combination. Yeah. Sweet ham, savory pork, vinegary mustard, pickles with the papitas with a little sauce and a little. I love that. I actually put honey mustard, like a honey Dijon instead of regular yellow mustard.
Yellow mustard.
Right, but that's the detail, right? They use.
That's your refinement.
Fucking Heinz mustard. I don't want Heinz mustard on my shit. I want Dijon. I want to add a little fresh honey, some lavender honey in that shit, bro. I don't know.
Some sophistication,
that's okay. It's not the end, but it's one step in the forward fucking, movement.
Progress.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my food, that's what I'm known for. It's kind of like those, the guava burger. Not for nothing. Some people say that I was the first guy to do it, and just a couple of guys that say I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm not, but I made it better. I progressed it. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is just move everything forward, bro. Yeah. I don't look back. My grandfather used to say, pa atrás ni pa coger impulso. Yeah. And that means that I don't look back, not even to get like a grip, start, like a run for like a head start. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about just progress the food, bro. Progress the music, progress the art, progress.
To that point, though, I think it's really intelligent and it's a natural progression, right? Because Miami's a city of transplants, bro. Let's be real. And all of our our forefathers and our family before us immigrated here and had less roots. Now we're of a different generation. Now we're actually, it feels different than even 20 years ago when I was a kid because there's roots here. Yeah. So when the fusion is almost not even a fusion anymore. It's a natural progression, of course, of where you're here because you're working on the building blocks, the fundamentals, and then you got your own ideas.
Yeah, of course, just like anybody else.
And that's dope. I've felt that more than ever because I remember, like if you look at maybe something that's not something that you can parallel, but to a degree you can. All the sports teams here, they're all relatively young. You know what I'm saying? But now we're getting to the point where, oh shit. Dolphins been around for 50-something years. The Heat have been around for 30-something years. And Marlins already are going on 32. So it's like now you have people that are fans from a long time ago. They didn't just adopt this. There's a history to it.
Everything changes though.
Yeah. So you're coming with that weight of the foundation.
Progress with the movement.
But you're exactly.
Or let's lead it. If it's not moving, fucking get it and let's do it. Right? Let's make it move.
I love how you said your style or your menus are Miami, right? Miami, and I think that's important because at the end of the day, you're catering to the people that live here.
Lamb chops on my Cuban menu. I got lamb chops on my Cuban menu.
So, and then on top of that, when the tourists come, they get a real taste of what Miami is.
What Miami is. Not, I'm everything about what Miami is gonna be. Right? what is Miami right now and what is it tomorrow more than what it was, right? I mean,
if that's the case, you're gonna have to make it out of seafood, dog, because the people we see we're gonna be underwater like
probably, probably, you know. So my thing is all about progression, bro. Hey, just take it to the future, bro. Why do you gotta smash the sandwich? Why do you gotta? I know you like planchas, Cuban, but yeah, I know, but why?
They sit on it.
Why you gotta smash my sandwich like that?
Yeah,
don't smash my sandwich.
Yeah,
that's my sandwich. It's fine. I want it nice. I want it high. I want it not to fit in my hands at first. I want to squish it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Part of the process, part of the experience.
And everybody enjoys food differently.
Of course.
And that's the beauty of it.
My cousin last night, we went to Chico. Chico's is like the most classic restaurant in Hialeah on 12 Ave, West Hialeah.
I've been at Chico's.
And my cousin got the little bread. You know they give you the little bread at the Cuban spot. She got the little bread and then she got the little sugar tank, the little sugar bottle, and poured it all over the damn bread, but like a stack. I never seen that either. I was freaking out. Everybody does their own thing. Because this is my Cuban food. Since I don't get Cuban food, I was like,
that's not
fucking bread and sugar, but it's Cuban to her. It's Cuban food to her.
So what do we expect out of the Jama food truck?
Hey, as far as the truck goes, bro,
it's gonna be busy.
This is my first. Okay, so bro, with the pandemic and everything, restaurants just sucked, you know, and I'm not the guy to be in one place for too long. And it was either stick around here at the Cafe 72, stick around here miserable, not making no money, right? Because my jamming shift was the late night. You know what I'm saying? So once the pandemic hit, they cut all that. So wasn't nobody out in the street. Even if they didn't cut it for me because, you know, whatever.
Essential, whatever.
No, it's just that nobody was in the street.
Right.
Nobody's in the street. I used to make all my money at night. You know what I'm saying? So now I can't be standing here all day to make a couple $100 a week. I got the kids. I got to feed my family, right? So I cut it. Just like all the rest of them. They kind of went down like that in that way. And yo, listen, the past makes you depressed. And the future makes you anxious.
Yeah.
Right now, this shit's not working, bro, right? Cut that shit, right? I make a lot more money and I get a lot more shit done when I do 5 different things. When I can consult and I can be all over Miami. I can do podcasts. I can do this. I can do a show. I can do this. I make a lot more money and I'm a lot more comfortable. I'm more me and I need to change of like scenery all day.
That pace, yeah.
So point being that La Jama is very much my first project since that I'm going to be like fully vested in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So expect food that I can give you in 4 or 5 minutes, right? It's not gonna take me all day. You're not gonna wait for my food for an hour, but it's gonna be the biggest and the dopest you can have in that amount of time. I'm trying to kill them all, you know.
It's gonna be parked there when you guys open, or are you moving?
So we're planning on parking it right at the Only and Dade headquarters. So that should be fun.
Okay.
You know, Only and Dade is like our partner,
right.
You know, like our promotional partner in the truck. So
we've heard of those guys before.
We've heard.
Yeah,
of them.
I'm
so
sure.
More familiar with them.
We're from Dade
I'm
County.
sure. Yeah, if you've been in Dade County, you probably heard of those guys. So I mean, I think it's gonna be packed no matter what. I'm just doing some cool shit. Load up some fries, load up some burgers, load up some. You know, I'm gonna have like signature sandwiches. I have like imagine, so it's like a orange and lemon pepper chicken, you know, like a pulled chicken sandwich with mustard cheese, crema nata, avocado, you know, a little tahini. You know, I'm bringing just the flavors, bro. And I'm not going to do a giant menu. It'll be 4 or 5 sandwiches, you know, 3 or 4 sides because it's a food truck, obviously, but it'll be.
But you're going to kill it.
You already know. If all you got is a good right hook, watch out for the right hook.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So
Even
I'm going to give you all right hooks, you know?
It's going to hurt.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So talk to me, though, real quick. I'd also love to know about your experiences with the namesake of your project now, right? Which is La Jama.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously we're obviously super entertaining every single time, you know, we see you guys on camera. Talk to me about those experiences. Like, what was the funnest one that you had? Like, what was legit? Like, I really want to know whatever you can divulge, you know?
Nah, I could divulge anything. You know, I'm independent. I'm not like signing nobody. La Jama's not signing nobody type deal. So we could talk about whatever we want. But La Jama was like a passion project for us. You know, every time you see me on camera doing food, it comes from the day Sofla said, "Yo, we got to put all this shit on camera." He was still young in the game with the filming and all that stuff, and I was still young in the game. I was at Boss Burger. I was still young in the game, you know. And he kept filming me and filming me and filming me. You know, everything. We'll put out videos and videos and videos. And then one day he's like, yo, bro, we just got to go eat and try everything. It was, you know, right before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So once the pandemic hit, it was just like, yo, everybody's inside.
Yeah.
Hold on, why is everybody inside? Not why, we knew why, but but I still like, why is everybody inside? Ain't nobody outside, right? We should go outside, right? Let's go. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody gonna be in our way. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing. So let's go out and let's do it with the motherfuckers that are just ready to do it with us.
You just bring that shit to everybody instead of them going
Let's
out.
go. It's the best fucking time. Everybody got scared, went in the house. I said, damn, ain't nobody outside. Let's go. Right? So we went outside, guns blazing, and we put the show together, and we went to everybody who would have us.
And the name was just ahí.
La Jama actually was Sofla's idea. The actual name, we knew we needed to do a show. We were talking about like two dope boys in a Cadillac. Like we had like all these crazy like throwback style like Miami names. And just La Jama. I'm Cuban. La Jama means the grub, the snacks, you know what I mean?
That's money right there.
I love it. I love it. So and it was immediate. I was like, yep, that's the one. Right when he said it, I was like, yeah, that's the one. And we started filming, bro. And we filmed a few episodes, and then we got like a real crew. You know, we did a show called Whipping in the Kitchen.
Okay.
We did, a bunch of episodes, maybe 15 of those, 20 of those. You know, so we just started filming. Everybody was in the house. It's like if you're a creative or if you had the means to do anything during like the hard part of the quarantine, like the beginning of it, and you didn't do it, you slipped.
Right.
You slipped because those people willing to work. You know what I mean? And they were all ready to work hard and ready to go get this money and ready to, do everything. And there was a lot less competition, When the shit started, I saw it like an advantage. Like, damn.
Yeah.
All my guys that were like way ahead of me in the game because the amount of money they had or because the amount of whatever they had. And that's the reason they were ahead of me. Once a pandemic hit.
It leveled the playing field.
Kind of leveled the playing field. And I always knew like, okay, what you got is money. But if you had no money and if we was eye to eye, I'm gonna burn you.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn you hard.
Well, you know what they say. I mean, if anybody here's a Game of Thrones fan, this is a bad guy that said it. Check this out. It's a great line though. It says someone's like, "Oh, chaos is a pit." Nah, chaos is a ladder, bro. Yeah. That shit gets all jumbled. Everything gets rearranged. Look at it right now, bro. The whole world is very different than it was a year and a half ago. Yeah.
Listen, just because it's chaos doesn't mean it's normal. Doesn't mean it's not normal.
Right.
Right. It's saying, I don't know where it comes from, but it says, what's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
Yo.
As long as you're the spider.
I like that one.
As long as you're the spider,
yeah,
everything is everything.
I like that one.
That's why when the coronavirus made everybody come back to my level, I was like, oh, shit, bro, slingshot, papa. I said, let's go. Can't nobody fuck with us. And whether it's true or not, it should always be your mentality anyways, you know what I'm saying? So for us, it was just like, yo, go get it, bro. Go get it. And we literally, we said, yo, it was a catapult for us. We did things in a year that people take 10 years to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it doesn't make us better. It just...
You took advantage of the opportunity.
We took advantage. We took the jump. Just like that. Just like I always say.
Can't be mad at that.
You
can't be mad at that.
Don't be mad at me, papa. You went to sleep while I was jumping.
Yep.
You went to sleep. You listened to whoever, and it's not about politics. It's not about none of that. My opinion is, I keep to myself when it comes to our shit most of the time.
It's about that action that you did.
That's it, bro. That's it. I'm a grown man. We live in the United States. They say humans are the smartest, right? We're the smartest. Or we're the only ones that pay to live on Earth. Say animals are stupid. Animals don't pay to live on Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They just take their position though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yo, okay, yeah, you slept. I'm gonna eat.
That's what I did. I took my position. That's what Sofla did. He took his position. That's what my homie Paulo did. He took his position. You feel me? That's what y'all obviously did.
Shout out to Paulo, man. He's like the third of the equipo right now.
Of the group. He's the group. He likes to be behind the camera.
I torture him. I call him Pablo. I know his name is Paulo, but I call him I make sure the B is in there, even though it's not in there.
You're an honorary Pablo, bro. That's hollow ground.
Peter Pablo.
Damn.
So let's. What does the future hold for you? Like, what is the? We know you got a number. That.
Yeah. Once I reach the number, fucking.
So we know we know we won't see him no more. So when you get the number, what happens? Are you gonna hold it down for the kids and make sure that they're straight before you exit the?
No, I mean they're coming. They gotta come with me.
Oh, they're gonna come with.
Yeah, fucking. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring them. I'm not bringing you.
When he said everybody's getting forgot, he didn't mean everybody.
Well, because I'm saying I know one wants to do music, one.
Bro, listen,
Are we gonna see a father-son collab?
When I say, nah, I don't know about that. We collab every fucking other day. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one like, yo, Poppy, bro, that, nah, pick another sample. You know, it's too busy. It's this. You
the
need a
styles
high.
collide?
You're missing. No, that he's my seed, bro. That guy wasn't my, like, true story. No, not. No, not he. Yeah, yes and no. Okay, no, but I mean, my wife. I was doing it when my wife was pregnant. I was doing music hardcore every single day, with somebody or without somebody, by myself or with somebody recording me. And when I didn't have nobody, it was my wife in the studio with me. She was recording me. Right, I'm coming out. There's bass in the place. You know what I'm saying? Right. He grew up. Not even grew up. He was in the womb with the bass. You know, my kids had rhythm from the jump. Both of my kids. My daughter's a dancer. My daughter dances since she was 3 years old. She's 10 years old now. You know what I mean? And she dances. You know, that shit is in their blood. When my son said, I want to do music, there was no surprise. I was like, yeah, no shit. Like, I was just, you know, like I knew that before you did. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just because he's always been into it. So now he's 14, but when he was 10, he had a DJ set.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not a big one, but, you know. Yeah, and we'll go on vacation. I like going to like Orlando and renting cribs and shit like that. And he'll bring his little DJ setup and he'll be all fucking day.
For the family.
Yeah, and I'll tell him, yo, you like DJing? That's cool. Guess what? Guess who's the coolest guy in fucking high school? The DJ.
There you go.
Yeah. Coolest fucking guy in high school.
And he makes money.
Good choice.
And you make money, baba. Young. When you by the time you get by the time you're 16, 17 years old, you're a senior. You're gonna do all the parties, everything. You're gonna go to the park and do it there. You're gonna do it at the night. When you go get into a little, I don't know if they have like the teenage clubs no more, but you go over there and DJ. Like, I'm your dad. Like, I got a couple hookups here and there. You know what I'm saying? I can hook you up,
man.
You know, and I don't know. He loves that shit. You know, so I knew he was gonna like it. Both of my kids have always been around music. I've never not been around music, so that's natural. So if when I hit the bag, right, when I get the number, everybody got to do what they like to do. Then that's the thing. It's not about where I'm going. It's where I'm going. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about where I'm going. I'm just gonna be nice, chill. You know, whatever I can do, be humble, nice, and have a little crib and homestead or something. You know, where the kids can. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna say homestead, but I'm definitely moving over there. I'm not telling nobody, but that's where I'll probably be at.
Listen, that's you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to know. There, brother. I'm already there.
Yeah, now I'm like, you know, I have an uncle that had a nice crib and homestead and shit like that, and I always go like, damn, man,
a
balcony all the way around the second floor is dope.
Yeah,
you know, a car wash.
Neighbors are not that close.
A car wash for a shower's dope. You know,
get the little spinny shit.
Yeah. My uncle used to have like a room, like literally, like probably like half the size of this thing, and it was just showers and shit everywhere. It was like a car wash.
Cojones.
Yeah, it was dope. So yeah, dog. Of course, bro. Once you. Maybe not for everybody, because I know some pretty trash-ass dads, and shout out to all the fucking trash-ass dads out there. I just had like, you know, last night I took my family and extended family out, you know what I'm saying? And not all of them have dads, and they were at the table talking about that shit. You know? Like we're at the adults table, and then we have like the 8 kids over there. Yeah. And they were talking about it, and I was just like, fuck the shit dads. Straight up. If you don't love your kid, fuck you. Sorry, I don't know if you have to like bleep all that shit. But.
No, please. All right, well, we're gonna emphasize the fuck you.
So once you get to a certain point, you know, hopefully, everything I do is the need and the automatic create, and the result is only for the kids, anyways. Yeah. Right? Ultimately, if I could be no shoes with a hole in my damn New Balance, and as long as my jig got them. The ones he wanted, right? Or he got to go to the school he wanted, or he got to progress in his way, it's over for me. Yeah. I'm a mule, right? Like I'm a robot. It doesn't even matter what I feel at this point until he's good and she's good, then it's like then my feelings turn back on a little bit. I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously I like to do my own shit.
Of course, yeah.
But it's not what some people think it is.
The kids cooking?
My boy cooks. That's the omelet master.
Okay.
My boy's the omelet master. He'll throw everything in the fridge.
Breakfast on Junior.
Yeah, he does the fire mashed potatoes. Yeah, he cooks, and I got an air fryer in the house.
Oh, time out a second. Let me ask this question then. All right. So what is you know, we're in the holiday season, right?
Yeah.
So what is a Thanksgiving at Frankie's crib looking like? What's on the menu? I want to know what's on the
and
table.
a 24.
And can you save me a little bit of leftovers?
And the 24 too. We want a little 24 también.
We cook 10 times more food than we want, but there's not that much leftovers at my house.
Word.
We go to my dad's, and my dad does a turkey, sometimes 2. I do a turkey, sometimes 2.
Why are you making that turkey though? You deep frying it?
Nah, man, that shit's dry as hell. And people,
some people swear by it, bro.
Some people
I like
by
fried turkey.
Yeah, people swear by doing crack too.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Yeah, don't knock it until you try it. Bro, so I do a couple different types of turkeys, right? I do one that's like a chorizo and champagne mojo stuffed turkey, right? Where I use
like
like
Spanish ass turkey,
champagne, mojo onions, and then I do like a sofrito, but there's a whole bunch of ground chorizo in it, and I make holes in it and stuff it in there. So I mean, you're pretty much eating more pork than turkey, but it's fucking awesome. I do a what I call a samurai turkey, which is like an Asian style. It's like a sweet chili, mirin, sweet soy, cilantro, spicy chili flake, a little soy sauce, a couple other little ingredients I'll throw in there.
So it's not like one like cuisine. You're throwing a couple influences.
Yeah, that's me, bro. It's the palette, dog. It's the black that goes with the yellow and the white and the blue. It goes with something. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that. So for me, it's like I like doing the non-traditional.
Okay.
I'm not a traditionalist at all.
We're not doing mashed potatoes of any kind.
Yeah. Do some fine mashed. I never make the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I let other people bring them because people be proud of their mashed potatoes, and then I usually have
the same way in my family. There's some people that hang their hat on. My sister, and my mom, bro, they're the potato queens.
Like,
we don't even bother with that.
When did you make mashed potatoes that didn't fucking taste good? You know, like how
this is true. It's hard to fuck up.
I'm not trying to rank on your mom or any of those people, but I'm saying like mashed potatoes. They're
hard to fuck up.
Yo, throw some butter in that shit. Throw enough salt and it'll taste good.
Yeah.
Even out of the box. Even out of
the Idaho.
Hey, bro, you throw a little lemon pepper in that thing. It's fire.
Damn, lemon pepper mashed potato.
Yo, I do it all the time. It's fire.
Okay.
Badilla lemon pepper.
Badilla, all right.
Badilla
Shout out to them
pepper.
too. All right, cool.
Not
a sponsor yet, but shit, you never know.
You know what I do is I do a Maduro Casserole. So it's a Maduro bacon casserole, right? So pretty much is you fry the Maduros down, you put them like you mash them up like you would mashed potatoes with a little bit of cream, and then you blend a little sauteed onions and garlic.
Okay.
Obviously with a little butter or oil. Saute it up, and then you mix it all in like if you were making the mashed potatoes, and then you also add bacon to it while you're mixing it, and you put it in the pan. They come in like those little whatever, the little hotel pans or whatever, and then on the top you hit it with more bacon bits, and then you hit it with Cuban coffee, like the grains straight up.
Everybody just here made a face right now. Everybody's like, God the hell. Okay.
Yeah, and then you hit it with that, so it's like it gives you like there's no marshmallows, right? Like a sweet potato casserole.
You get that extra roasty from the coffee.
You get that extra little savory roasty from the coffee, and once you eat it, you don't have the grains in your mouth or none of that shit. And it's pretty
wow,
dope. It's my little casserole. Let me see, and pretty much that's it. I do a jupina ham.
Okay.
Right, so like the spiral hams, which is like the country hams.
Yeah.
I do it with jupina and pineapples. And then what else? I do one more thing. I buy the boneless pork butts, and I butterfly them.
That's what we call Danny. The boneless pork butt.
So imagine it's a ball, right? So I cut at one thickness till it gets just like a long, maybe like a foot wide piece of meat, like maybe 2.5 feet long, and then I put guava. Bacon, cooked bacon, a shitload of garlic, onions, cilantro, cumin, fucking every spice you could think of. I roll it up, tie it up, and I drop it in a bucket of orange juice for a day.
Like a brine.
Like a brine, yeah. Orange juice with a little salt, all the spices and the paprika and all that. They get the water, not the water, the orange juice nice and murky, and they leave it in there for a day, and then you put it in the oven. You just let that shit cook. Like, I don't know, I guess 4 or 5 hours.
This man is serious, dude.
It's fucking crazy. You just hit it like that on the end, and it just breaks off.
This guy's ushering us into the future,
bro. So if you're doing different turkeys for Thanksgiving, how many puercos are you doing for the 24th?
Bro, this Thanksgiving, I'm so damn busy. I'm like just taking like Manny, Sid. I'm gonna do my dad, plus the day of, I'm gonna do like a catering for my dad. I'm doing a lot of catering and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm not really offering the turkeys this year. Sucks. I got.
It's the rebound year, bro.
My homie from Romero Slumper Services. He wants a turkey. I haven't even told him yes yet, just because I don't know if I'm gonna have the time, and it's real sensitive. It's not like if you come to the truck and I fuck your sandwich up, I could give you another sandwich, True. Right? Yeah. But if you relied on me to go to your parents' house and there's 40 people there and you ordered 2 turkeys and I fucked them up, what are you gonna tell everybody? I look like super shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've literally, in all the years I've been doing it, I fucked up one time, bro.
Damn. That's enough.
One time, and it was enough for me, bro. They ordered, I guess they ordered on Instagram or something. Can't remember exactly, but they ordered like on Instagram. And I don't know if it was me that didn't take the order and put it in my actual invoices that I was gonna print, so we have a receipt of everything we had to do. Yep. I don't know where the mistake happened. If it was me, my staff, I don't know where the mistake happened.
Mistakes do happen, though.
I choose to forget because it was really fucked up.
Put it behind you, baby. Just put it behind you.
Yo, and they came like, hey, we're here. My name is whatever, Nicole, and I'm here to pick up my turkeys for Thanksgiving. We're on the way. Are they hot?
Are they hot?
Are they hot? Not quite.
I was like, I don't know what you're saying. What do you mean?
Bro, hey, my throat is tight just thinking about that moment for you.
I was like, hold on. What's your name, Nicole? I'm looking at all Mercy's like, I don't have a turkey for you. She's like, well, we talked on Instagram. I don't have a turkey for you. If you didn't call, I don't know what to tell you. No, you told me not to call or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it was. She said. I was just like, I don't know. You didn't pay me, right? No. Okay. Fucking get out of here. You're making me cry right now. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, like some wild shit, bro.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was like maybe like 4 years ago or some shit like that, 3 years ago, and I was like, so it was really rough.
You got to get that Instagram.
I think I know the answer to this. I think I know the answer to this. But how much yoga are you doing with the wife? She like to get, I know.
She likes me too, but I don't do much. I did it once.
You did it once.
There you go.
Me too.
He sounds supportive.
I'm super supportive, man. I believe everybody should do what they love to do, and she loves to do it. Please do that shit. She's done hundreds and hundreds of hours. Like, she's an instructor, so she's done like a 200-hour and a 300-hour class. You know what I mean? That takes months to do, and she goes on retreats, and she's into like all kind of positive. And that's the word. She's into positive shit, bro. Yeah. Do whatever you want.
Quick question though: is she at a studio? Is she like?
Yeah, illuminate. Her thing is
just in case.
Is Lighthouse Yoga. The spot where she's at is Lighthouse Yoga in Miami Lakes. But like her on Instagram is Illumination Yoga. She does like 420 yoga, like so. And now she wants to do like couple. Yeah, she does a 420 yoga. It's fucking dope.
That must be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it comes with a joint and everything. It's fucking fresh.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm getting my girlfriend anniversary.
Yeah, you already know. We already know. And then like now she wants to do like couples yoga, which if you want, I don't know, you should come.
I've tried it before. Hey, shit.
So I suck.
Am I gonna stand on one leg for 2 hours? No, but
no, it's that. So for me, I'll tell you what, it's I'm wearing the fuck out, bro.
Right.
I can't even like get on my knees.
It ain't easy, bro.
Like in general. Like can't get like, okay, no, but now I gotta get back to get there, but to get back up, you know what I mean? So like, she's like, no, baby, it's easy. Just put your feet behind you and just sit on your knees like that. And I'm like, yeah. No, baby, breathe. You know?
Get that WD-40 right.
Yeah, man. So it's even rough. The class that I did was super low. I don't even know what you call it. Like low whatever
intensity.
Yeah, like super low intensity. Like the shit was real slow. Everybody looked like they were having like a super relaxing time, and it hurt a little bit. You know. But I think if I do it every day, and I just haven't brought myself to do it, and I don't think it's a bad thing. And my wife wants me to get into it more, and I don't know. I don't necessarily not want to.
Yeah, but a guy like you with so many projects and so many commitments,
I probably need it.
Exactly. I was gonna say you can help you. Yeah,
I'm sure it can, dude. Because my mind is always.
It would relax you. It's supposed to relax you.
I mean, just an hour off, right? Yeah. So like, I know it would help me because an hour off doing anything or nothing would be probably good for me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I feel the same way.
But it's funny you mentioned that. Does it feel weird when you have that idle time, or do you know how to actually like revel and accept it and chill and benefit from it, right? Because for me, I'm always busy. Either we're doing this or we're planning for it, or I'm at work or I'm doing something. So if I get home and I have like an hour, I almost have like a guilty feeling.
I get on YouTube, and I don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
Okay.
I know it sounds weird, but I get on fucking YouTube, dude, and I watch First Amendment audits. Or I watch fucking the most boringest shit. Like right now, I'm listening to Sun Tzu, fucking The Art of War, listening to it.
Okay.
And just fucking listen.
That's dope.
You know, or I watch some documentary.
I'm telling
shit.
you, me and you're very similar. I'm on YouTube all the time.
Yeah,
Just everybody's shit. I love it.
And I'll go like, see, the thing is about, okay, so Netflix is like a training wheels for rabbit holes, right? Because they don't have the extent of content in any certain specific subject.
Exactly.
Right? YouTube, like, bro, crazy lately. Do you know what First Amendment audits are?
No.
It's like when the dudes go in with the cameras into the courthouse and shit, and they're like, oh, you know, like, they're expressing their First Amendment, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, and they just go in, you know, let's say a courthouse, and they're walking around, and somebody goes, hey, you can't take that picture, and then they fucking argue with them.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are actually really entertaining.
They educate them, you know what I mean? And there's some dudes that are just super dicks, right? Like they just go acting a fool, which you can totally do because it's, you know, freedom of speech. You can go and say whatever you want. It's your right. Yeah. And then some guys are super intelligent about it, and some guys are just fucking crackpots. Like they're just going off. There's a dude in New York called Eli I've been watching. And shout out Eli if he watches this shit. And he goes, stop playing with me. And he's all over the town, like just acting a fucking fool. But he does educate you a bit, but he's just entertaining to watch and is educational. But the rabbit hole on that shit is a deep fucking rabbit hole. I've been on this shit for like 3 months, like, and there's never ending fucking videos of these guys doing this shit. Yeah. So right now I'm in kind of that subject where, I don't know, I get home for an hour or two. That's kind of like my schedule. I get home, I try to relax for like an hour. I cook for the kids. My daughter goes to dance. You know, my son is either doing homework, making beats, or with his little girlfriend. You know, my wife is teaching yoga or back at work. You know, so it's kind of like that. My schedule is all nuts. So my 1 hour is usually like, yo, I'm just gonna lay here and just clear my mind, dog, because I'm not thinking about nothing. When I'm, you know, just soaked into. My wife is like, yeah, your fucking brain is gonna melt or something, you know. And I'm like, yeah, but I needed to melt for a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, how you do it is up to you.
I needed to melt.
I used to do that with the fucking open carries. I used to just watch videos for like the Second Amendment audits, I guess you can call them, and it's just dudes walking ahí con tremendo rifle, just down the block going to big lots or some shit like that, and they get pulled over. Bro, and then they'll just have like 20, 30-minute interactions with the cop, and they're like, no, sir, doesn't matter.
But the thing is, so people go, oh, you're trying to stir shit up. Those guys are not always trying to stir shit up.
They're trying to prove a point, though.
But they do want the cops to come.
Yeah.
Right? Because their job is, their point is that you want to educate. Right? So, yeah, the point is you're going to go in a post office, and somebody's going to tell you not to film, and you're going to educate them on the laws of filming. Mm-hmm. Which is important,
true. Right.
But to you, right, to that auditor guy, you want to see if the cop knows, because if the cop knows, that's the reason the post office girl doesn't know, right? And then you call the chief or the sergeant. If he doesn't fucking know, that's the reason the cop doesn't know, and then the lieutenant doesn't tell the chief. So I remember the chief doesn't tell the lieutenant, so the lieutenant doesn't tell the sergeant, and the sergeant don't tell the guys, and before you know it. You know, hey, stop filming me. Your camera gets broken. They choke you and throw you on the floor and smack you around, and then they take you in jail, and you don't got no charges. You know? Or you do have charges for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that don't stick. Like, so I get it. I think it's cool. But the point is about the rabbit hole. Yeah, that rabbit hole is super fucking deep. So I get into those weird rabbit holes. Yeah. You know?
Oh, me too. I get home, get on the YouTube. First thing I do is like when I relax, I go to my subscriptions. See who threw out what today, and I'm just like on it. And I watch it full because I realize how much time it takes to create content, how much effort goes into it, how much. So I always try to watch it full. The ads, let the ads play.
No, I don't. I got the premium dog.
You pay for the premium. I don't do that.
Premium dog. Yeah, I got the YouTube music. I got YouTube.
Yeah.
You know.
We need to play. We need the music to play when you have the app off. That type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My shit just cuts off.
And I needed to keep playing. Right. So like when I go to sleep, a lot of times I'll listen to like I said, I'm all over the spectrum. I'm all over the spectrum.
Yeah.
I listen to like Alan Watts. You know
okay.
You know Alan Watts
I know who that is.
Unfamiliar.
So familiar.
Alan Watts.
Just fucking, YouTube Alan Watts and just listen to like 2 minutes of what the fuck he's talking about.
I feel like I have.
He's like one of the first guys to bring like Hinduism and Buddhism and shit to the States.
Oh, no. That's not what I was thinking
and
about.
He has like endless hours of speeches that he gives, right? Like, you know, just bro about everything about. I believe in the universe a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So he talks about the universe like immensely, like a lot. I don't necessarily agree with everything he says, or I don't necessarily even believe everything, but it's just a different perspective, you know. And it's kind of like just relax. Sometimes they'll play it to like the sleep music.
Yeah.
They'll play it to the sleep music, you know, and then he's talking over it, and it should just, you know.
Knocks you out.
That shit takes you to the moon.
Yeah, 5, 7 minutes, 10 minutes of that shit. I get the point, and then I fucking go to sleep. Like the Art of War, different though. The Art of War, I pay attention, I rewind it, I want to hear what he said again. Hold on, what do you mean? Because obviously I'm not a general, I'm not at war.
Yeah.
But
that mentality,
relative, bro.
It prepares you for negotiations. Everybody is anybody that's in a position where you have to either be in front of somebody, opposite somebody. It's very relevant.
Yep.
Incredible. Shanzu he was like what dynasty was he from? It's like this book is like as old gets, right? And
yeah, it is.
Anybody that's ever been a leader, or or even Napoleon. We're talking about figures like that. They were very well versed on the Art of War. It's a masterful book. You know what I'm saying? It's just long as fuck.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm listening to it. I'm listening to it in the shower. I'm listening to it in my car. People pull up next to me, playing like whatever, some Jay Cortez or something like that, and then I'm here like, hey, the Art of War is a mastery that it needs to be. When you're inflicting fire
when you're
upon
big,
the enemy,
appear small.
Yeah, it's like one man. You lead one man, you can lead 1,000. Like he got all those like.
Guys ready to fucking lead the charge, boy, down the hill, coño.
I mean, it's like, damn, man. It was relevant back then. Everything is relative,
True, but that shit's relevant all the time.
Yeah, it's relevant all the time. You can pull knowledge from anywhere, dude. Like, I was watching orcas. Right, just like a documentary on orcas. Like I said, I'm all over the fucking spectrum, from Alan Watts to Sun Tzu to fucking
Free Willy.
But the thing is, so in this one specific one I was watching, they're like in a certain part, right, where there's no seals, right? What they want first is the seals. So the only other thing they eat around there is the penguins, right? But the penguins are hard as fuck to catch
because they're on ice.
It's like saying, you're gonna shoot a cow or you're gonna shoot a fucking squirrel. You know what I mean? But if you learn how to shoot the squirrel, right, in their case, they're not shooting shit; they're chasing them.
Yeah.
Right. So they got these big ass things. What they do is they use the penguins for a snack, but it's only a snack after they teach the kids, right? So the baby killer whales are chasing around these fucking the penguins all over the place. Imagine when the seal jumps in.
Yeah.
You're on his ass. You get him. And it tells me like, yo, don't worry about the little fish. The little fish are training. El entrenamiento tan fuerte que la guerra un descanso.
There you go.
Right? It's training. And like, I don't know. I just think about it later, and it just relates to me. Everything is relatable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, bro, those motherfuckers are the wolves of the ocean, bro.
No shit.
They're smart as fuck, bro. They work in tandem. They'll fucking shake that ice. They'll make it seem shaky for that little shit to jump in the water, and then it's like surrounded.
They make air curtains out of bubbles and shit under. Like, they're fucking smart. They have like zero. What's that, bro? We're the humans are the only thing that can destroy some of these creatures. You know what I'm saying? They have no natural predators.
No, they're apex.
The bluefin tuna, like the big tunas. I saw something yesterday, and somebody was bringing it out of the water on a ship with a fucking crane. The thing was, who knows, 1,000 pounds, who knows? It's like, yo, what? And the thing is all muscle. What enemy could it fucking possibly have?
And it's fast as fuck.
Of course. Man, the thing that hits you is like a school bus, coming at you 80 miles an hour. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, that I don't know, dude. We're the only ones that could kill something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Before we get out of here, we want to let the people know where can they. We're gonna provide all the links and everything to where to find you. Let the people know what you're up to, where they can find you. Instagram. You got a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok.
Okay, so TikTok.
Doing the little dances and shit.
Shout out to the wife with the yoga.
TikTok.
So
for real.
Let the people know so we can.
So my Instagram is Chef Frankie. Get it, Frankie with an IE. La Jama TV, La Jama Food Truck, 305 Crafty. My wife's yoga is Illumination Yoga, Lighthouse Yoga. You can find my food all around Miami. Right now at La Mesa Miami, at La Mesa Doral, at Casa 305, at La Jama Food Truck. Plus my catering, and if anybody needs anything catering, you already know I'm all over it.
Hit him up.
I'm not giving you my phone number.
Nicole, we sorry.
Yeah.
One more time. Next time you got to do it the right way.
Sorry.
So and we're gonna put all the links in the description, so you guys can go and click it and find them. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe. Please support the channel. All right. Next week we got Coach Shaw coming, HBCU coach from Florida Memorial. He's gonna give us some interesting stories.
Dope.
Some name dropping. He's gonna give us Detroit style basketball. He's gonna give us a little bit of everything. So we're gonna have an interesting guest next week. So stay tuned next week. This is Danny signing out.
Thanks for watching, guys. This is Jay.
It's your boy Chef Frankie.
Let's go.
Peace out.
La Jama.